For the past 6 months, in every 3 to 4 weeks, there's always few PNG tubers and reaction commentary channels who talks about Jojo Siwa. I have also talked about Jojo Siwa in my channel, and if you know, my channel is very new, so it's not long ago, and there's multiple reasons to keep talking about her due to her actions, which is why multiple commentary channels are making videos on her. Although everyone is talking about her, but not for the right reasons, or putting out right reasons to call her out. On the surface, she is lying about her song being viral or being part of Eurovision, but on inside, things are more serious. So, Jojo was being unhinged, doing weird, questionable stuffs on live performance, and even found drunk on Disneyland on her birthday, which media can't stop talking about. While on the other hand, no one didn't even notice. The Rolling Stone article posted how Jojo's dance show XOMG pop group girls were pressured to dance for grueling hours, leading to exhaustion and passing out, and even putting the kids in cutthroat competitive environment. Now the pattern is still going, and if you ask me how, so let's explain. Recently, Jojo posted singing her song Karma in Polish, which is not Polish. I don't know what it is. After that, she posted few videos how she is going to Poland cause her song going viral there, and she told that there is a conversation going on Eurovision regarding her participating and representing Poland. But Eurovision denied having any conversation with Jojo Siwa. Then few very controversial magazine photoshoot. At this point, these are very typical Jojo Siwa behaviors, right? And that's what general public thinks, cause these are things a kid or teenager does thinking that edgy cool adults do these stuffs. While I think she deliberately plays this childish teenager. But then the serious stuffs are much different. Recently, Demi Lovato made a documentary show called Childstar on the subject of tribulations of experiencing child stardom, fame, and working in the entertainment industry at a young age. They got really nice cast for Childstar, including Kenan Thompson, Alison Stoner, Christina Ricci, with genuine horror stories of industry. In all of this, Jojo Shiva is not ideal for this show, where she is embodiment of things industry have done over the years on child stars. You see, Jojo Siva preliminary got famous from Dance Mom, a show which literally capitalizes over meltdown and frustrations of children, which results from the competitive and cutthroat environment of the show. And over the years, many called out Abby Miller and the mistreatment on show, even former classmates, including Jojo Shiva's peers, also have spoken against Abby Miller, but Jojo Shiva always infamously defended Abby Miller. Even recently, she did an interview with Abby Miller and defended Abby.
You don't ask for your flowers, but you know that you deserve your flowers. And I think you deserve a lot more flowers than people have given you. And I think that my job is to kind of overcompensate and to overstand up for you because enough people don't. And I think where has to realize their life and their career would not exist if it wasn't
He
for.
idolizes Abby Miller and created her show almost merely similar to Dance Mom. And after everything, Abby Lee Miller criticized for you can't just defend her, let alone appearing in a documentary about child star mistreatment.
The loudest voice.
Thank you. I think that I'm the only one that has no benefit in tearing you down. I think that
Well, when I see it and I hear what you say,
She is criticizing the other members for speaking against the mistreatment by Abby, but they had personal experiences on Dance Moms and they have full rights to speak against it. Just like you spoke about the mistreatment by Nickelodeon in Demi Lovato's documentary. What benefit does others have? Rather, I would say it's more risky considering industry blacklist anyone for being tough to work with. That's why people choose to not speaking up against anything. And why would you say that after being blacklisted from the industry for coming out yourself? It's so hypocritical how every situation changes to fit your narrative. So the documentary pretty much brings out all the things wrong with Hollywood industry when it comes to child star. They are seen as a commodity for entertainment while putting a monetary value on a human being just for some corporate goal to meet, and all of this happens without considering any regards for the mental health of the child or the regards of healthy environment for a child. Like so many confusing situations where contracts containing horrible clause create situations really bad for children's. The show also depicts how bad that children idolizes child stars, where Jojo herself literally have a show that pretty much preys on idolization of the child star. So this is why it's weird to have Jojo Siwa on a documentary like this. Now I have seen only the Jojo Siwa part of the documentary because obviously I don't have the patience to sit through the entire show. Jojo was criticizing about the problematic contracts in the Hollywood industry, which is very weird because she has been accused and criticized for the same thing. Angie states on a Rolling Stone article while facing some financial issue with the show, a dire financial situation for her family as she had shut down her daycare center in order to live with Leica in California. Yet she lived in fear that if she said anything she would endanger Leica's position in the group or they would be sued for breach of contract. Sources close to the production of Dance Pop Revolutions allege the mothers were threatened with on multiple occasions. Also, in the merchandising contract provided to Rolling Stone, signed in June 2021, entails the seven members of XOMG Pop to 20% of merchandising revenue or about 2.8% per member. Though the entertainment attorney who spoke the Rolling Stone said such a percentage is shockingly low, even for a new artist. The Sandersons allege they have not seen any revenue from merchandising, nor have they been compensated for brand deals, photos, and music video shoots or rehearsals. So, on the one hand, she is complaining about being mistreated by Nickelodeon and their false praying contracts on Demi Lovato's show, while on the other hand, she is preying on little child stars with her controversial contracts. I mean, 2.8% per member revenue for the merchandise is very low, and after the fact that comes that they are still not properly paid photos and music video shoots. Cause there's also a Reddit account run by Angie Sanderson where she actively speaks against Jojo and her mother, and even few months ago she stated that Leah is still not fully compensated for her work. Jojo also mentions about how she was essentially blacklisted from industry when she came out. So obviously she is a big victim of industry, and I'm not saying Jojo Shiva is most despicable person, but she is exposing new child stars to industry cruelty when she had the potential to make changes, as she herself endorsed those firsthand. But it's saddening to see that a victim preys on another new victim, creating a vicious cycle and setting up a miserable example for new generation. Other than that, whatever she is doing isn't anything new. Many old edgy rebranding has been done the same way, like Miley Cyrus. Hers is just more unhinged and reckless. At this point, she is just so unserious that it's not gonna take long where people gonna take her whole brand unseriously. So I don't think she actually cares about her artistic career. She gives the vibe of desperate influencers who will do anything and go low for views. That's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please consider subscribing. Bye bye.